Hello Barmy Badger Army.
Hey Badger Army.
Welcome once again to the show. Today we're going to be talking about MCM. We're going to be talking about a charity we recently discovered thanks to Time Bunny called Get Well Gamers, and we're also going to be talking about Crapmas Tatt and lots of other different things on the show today, so stand back, it's a buckled up ride. We're also going to be talking about audiences and their reactions.
Yes. So,
it's going to be very interesting.
It's going to be very interesting, and hopefully we'll take our minds off how cold it is.
It is exceedingly cold. And remember, this show goes on in rain, snow, wind, Antarctica, hurricanes, tsunamis. You know, there's a puddle the size of Mount Everest under our feet.
Yes, so make sure you arm yourself with plenty of layers, warm drinks, and your nearest heat source.
And buckle up, because for the next 15 minutes we're going to have a good old chinwag about random stuff.
Cool.
Excellent. So what should we talk about first, Mr. Nick?
What should we talk about first? Well, I think you want to talk about Man Crush Monday.
Crush Monday?
That's what you meant that by MCM, didn't you?
No, it's blooming Comic Con, sir.
Oh,
indeed.
See, we're each other's Man Crush Monday. So
of course we are. Of course we are. It's not Monday anymore, but still. But yes, so we went to Comic Con the other day, and it was myself, Little Kitten, and of course Time Bunny. Now, I've known Time Bunny for ages, so big shout out to her. And
big shout out to you, Time Bunny.
And a big shout out to Little Kitten that sponsored the Badger to go to Comic Con. So thank you very much, Little Kitten and Time Bunny, for that. Now,
properly hit the big time now.
Properly hit the big time.
Thank
you very much.
To go to Comic Con.
Oh, thank you, darlings.
Were you dressed up?
No, I was not, but I was wearing my cool Punisher t-shirt thingy.
Yes. To be honest with you, you look dressed up anyway with the beard. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I was, like Toad of Toad Hall, probably.
Something like that. But yeah, I'm surprised people didn't ask you what you
yeah, I know. I think they were like, is he in civilian dress or is he dressed up? They couldn't quite work it out.
See, that's the right way to go. You know, keep people guessing.
Exactly.
You know, if you can't afford a Spider-Man outfit, and let's face it, they're not that widely available, and there's enough Spider-Mans going around anyway.
Well, this is true.
Then
as you know yourself. But yes, indeed. Now, so basically what was happening was I met them early in the morning, and then we progressed there. Now, usually I've found with Comic Con, the amount of trouble you get on the trains is atrocious, but for some reason this time it was a lovely journey. So I was really pleased with that.
There's been lots of advance warning. They're actually advertising Comic Con on the underground.
They're really, yeah, because it has become more popular. Thousands of people go. So I think they are making sure now to put off the railway troubles. Whereas before when I've gone, they actually pretty much done it on purpose at that point, and it was horrible. But yeah, it was a great day. I went on the Saturday, so it was insanely busy. Friday and the Sunday are the quiet days. Go on, Nick.
It's also handy that it's quite close to Halloween, where lots of people are dressing up funnily.
This is true, yeah. So there was loads of people in cosplay and different costumes. I think some of my favourite ones were the Fallout ones that I saw, and Time Bunny actually ended up on the official Bethesda website as a Fallout 4 cosplayer, so big shout out to her for that. It was insane, and well done for that. But
yeah,
yes,
Time Bunny is probably one of the one of the best cosplayers.
Oh yes, she's one of my favourite cosplayers, definitely.
So yes, big shout out to you, Time Bunny.
But yes, it was fantastic, and I really enjoyed the day. I met up with another YouTuber that I was really proud of meeting, Savage Dragoon. I'm really proud of meeting up with him. That's been a dream for quite a long time, actually. So big shout out to Savage for spending the time meeting with me and having a good old chat. Hopefully I wasn't too annoying. But yeah, so that was fantastic to meet up with him, and you know, I picked up some really good bargains. I picked up a game that I played last night on the show, White Day, a labyrinth called School, which is meant to be the scariest horror game ever made.
And is it?
It's getting there, that's for sure. It's quite scary. It reminds me of old school Silent Hill. Also picked up a Power Rangers toy, really cheap, for the Badger Jr. £2. So if you're watching this, the seller that sold me that for £2, thank you very much. You have made my son's, you know, week. And I also picked up a imported Bowser Mario Kart figure for him too, which was very cool. And you can't get that stuff. And one thing that annoyed me, the one thing that annoyed me at Comic Con, it was really hard to get freebies, and all the Venom t-shirts and all the Venom hoodies in XL and up were sold out. So, you know, sort your stock out.
Did you buy a size S1 and then...
No, I did not get any smaller.
Just try and lose weight?
No, it wouldn't happen. Cheeky devil. Right, okay, so... so now we're going to be talking about Crapmas Tatt, Nick.
Are you sure this is brave? Just
yes,
don't turn off.
We're going to talk about Crapmas Tatt. And also, yeah, I couldn't believe it. So Crapmas Tatt is hilarious. In October,
well, yeah,
the range in Romford had a load of old Crapmas Tatt, and I sent Nick some horrid videos to get him prepared for today.
The dancing Christmas trees?
Yes, the dancing Christmas trees, and I set about 6 of them off.
Which Badger Jr. then proceeded to all turn off.
Yes, because...
Good on you, Badger Jr.
He was like, I'm going to turn all these off, Daddy, and I just constantly went along and turned them all on. It's lucky I'm not banned from the range. Oh, but yeah, so that was hilarious. So what are your views on Christmas being promoted in October? I would love to know, and especially all the different things that you can get and the cheap plastic that they want hundreds and hundreds of pounds for. Because even the boss was like, oh, maybe we should get that ice rink with the LEDs and the music. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Why? I don't want that stuff. Why? I don't want it. But yeah, there was a little bit of me was like, yeah, let's go and buy it. It should be good.
Right. I kind of go on the basis that, well, you know, if it's December and you're trying to get into the spirit of it, then fair enough. October,
fair play to you.
No way.
No, what's going on? But yeah,
the trouble is we don't have enough. We don't really have enough to get excited about in November.
No, this is true. This is true. There's only Guy Fawkes, isn't there?
Yeah, firework night. And I mean, Black Friday's taken off, but that's kind of like just an excuse for an extra sale. And I can't complain about that too much. I do sometimes take advantage of these sales, but yeah. It's
and
like,
we can't really get involved with any American traditions unless you've got friends that are American or you're American yourself.
Yeah, you can't really get involved with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they'd have a Thanksgiving party when you've got nothing to do with it. But so that was a bit annoying. So yeah, there's not that much to be excited about in November, but we're going to try and make the channel as much fun as possible so we all have a good old laugh. And Nick,
what we do.
So what charity was that we were going to talk about? Do you remember?
Get Well Gamers.
Get Well Gamers, yeah. This is a charity that Time Bunny actually told me about the other day, and they were at Comic Con, but I must have missed them. But she did a video on her channel about them, and I found it very interesting, so I wanted to talk about it. Basically, they're an organisation that supply gaming equipment and different things like that for sick children and adults in hospital. And you know, I think that is a fantastic cause. You can donate money, you can donate equipment, you can donate time. I know that Time Bunny was saying that she's hopefully going to be promoting them at Comic Cons and going to be helping out them on their stalls and things like that, and I think I'm going to try to as well. I think anything that helps sick people enjoy what they love, because you know, just because you're in hospital, it must be really upsetting that you can't access the things you love, like games and different things like that. And you know, I think charities like Get Well Gamers and Make-A-Wish Foundation and things like that can do really good things for people are fantastic. So please check out the website. It will be in the description below, and if not, Nick will moan at me. So there's lots of different things that you can do there.
Is that like all formats? So it's like computers as well as game
consoles?
Yeah,
literally they take every single bits and pieces of donations. They even take retro stuff in for special competitions and things like that. So they run all sorts of different stuff for everyone, and there's lots of fundraising involved. They're a Scottish charity. I'm really tempted to get involved wherever I can, because there is different things going on in the UK and around this area. So please do check them out. I think it's a worthwhile cause. What's next on the itinerary, Nicholas?
Well, last week I went to watch a TV show being filmed over at Elstree Studios.
Elstree Studios,
the legendary Elstree Studios. The BBC do a lot of filming there.
Now, why is it legendary, Nick? Sorry.
Well, it's been around for years and years and years, and lots of stuff over the years has been filmed there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well.
I think they partly film EastEnders over there.
Oh God. But yes, go on, Karen.
But yeah, I mean, many years ago, I went to watch Weakest Link being filmed.
Okay, with Anne Robinson.
With Anne Robinson, yes. And and it's always a good experience. I mean, the show that I was doing, it was one of these celebrity shows.
Okay, so darling.
Oh, darling, yes. Or people who think they're celebrities. But I would always say, if you're the kind of person who sits and watches TV a lot, and you watch a lot of these shows that have audiences, go and be part of it.
Exactly,
Learn more about how these shows were put together. Because I don't think it will spoil the illusion.
No, I don't think so. I mean, you seem to be very much into it.
It'll go and find out more about how those shows are made.
I guess it's the same as if you're a big fan of a band, but you've never been to see them in concert.
Exactly.
So you've got to go and see what happens. It's like, I'm a big fan of Metallica and things like that, a bit of an old rocker. So I've only been to see them once because it's the only ever opportunity I've been, but I'm pleased I went to see Metallica in concert. So one of my favourite times. But yes, carry on, Nick.
But yeah, I think it's, I mean, the thing is, I mean, TV shows, they take a lot longer to film than they are on TV, unless it's a live show, obviously.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm guessing like there's lots of breaks. They have to factor in the scripts, the adverts, all sorts of different things.
Retakes. There's always at least one hilarious error that happens.
Really? Oh gosh! Yes. And then they have to go away for 10 minutes, compose themselves, come back. All
not
that
10 minutes.
Thing.
Not
10 minutes.
No,
okay.
This stuff is super. It can be super intense at times.
Really? So what time did you get back from the experience? Was it really good?
Well, I started at I think it was I got there for about 3.
Okay.
We didn't get out until 11. They were filming 2 shows.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to watch both shows?
Yes.
That's really good then.
Yeah.
Was it free or did you have to pay?
TV tickets are usually free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the thing is, I mean, a lot of the time, you can apply for tickets online now. Back
really,
in the day, you used to have to write off for them.
Okay, makes it a lot harder. Now it's easier to get
ring up for them. But yeah, it's a lot easier to apply for tickets. And yeah, most of the time for TV shows, they're free.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So you should literally, if you're a fan of a TV show and things like that, you should definitely get in it.
I would say so. Yeah, And the thing is, it's like where we all watch lots of TV and stuff. I think it's good to learn about how these things were made.
Right, that's true.
What decisions do they make to get it to that? I think it's one of those things. If you watch films and you question why did that happen. Why did they decide on that? How on earth did they create those effects?
Yeah, that's right.
Do the same with TV shows that you watch. Think, how was that made? How did they edit that together? How does it look how it is? That's something that I've always done.
Yeah, so it's almost like you're able to analyse it and do different things like that. It's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I think considering that, TV still plays a huge role in our lives, even if it's online now, everyone's still.
This is true,
still watch stuff.
I mean, I don't really have my TV connected up to an aerial, but I still watch Netflix, Now TV, all sorts of things like that, Amazon, all those sorts of things, and I watch regular TV on there as well, just pre-recorded from the next day. Currently watching American Horror Story. I've just watched Haunted House on the Hill. We're watching a bit of Celebrity Juice. All sorts of stuff like that. The Good Place. Watching all those sorts of things lately. They're pretty good. Have you watched? What's your show you're watching at the moment?
I haven't watched a lot of shows recently. I tend to watch kind of like game shows.
Game shows, really, yeah.
Shows.
Okay.
So, yeah, I used to watch Deal or No Deal a lot.
Deal or No Deal. I was really upset that they never got to bring back Supermarket Sweep because Dale Winton had greenlit a new series and he wanted to do it before he died. So that was really upsetting.
That's really sad.
That was really upsetting. I used to watch that loads when I was a kid.
Yeah. Sometimes I watch Tipping Point, sometimes watch The Chase, sometimes watch Pointless.
Yeah, are you one of these guys that sort of tries to answer the questions along? Do you join in?
Yes, and I'm terrible at it. My general knowledge is terrible. I mean, the thing is, I've applied for lots of media work over the past year, but I've not gone in for any game shows.
Really? You should do it, Nick. I think it'd be fantastic.
My general knowledge is terrible. So yeah,
I think it'd be fantastic, Nick. I think you should do it.
Well, I appreciate your kind, confident words, but I might be a bit of a letdown there. so yeah, maybe you should go on.
Comment down below if you think I should go for a game show.
So
madness.
Yeah, so that's the thing, you know. It's like but yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for going to watch TV shows being filmed. You know, if you find yourself the kind of person who analyses like films, how they're made, the decisions made, you know, do the same with TV shows. You know, think about it just means you think more about what you're watching. You're not just brainlessly taking everything in.
No, that's very interesting.
I think you know, a lot of people will just sit in front of the TV and just kind of like take in anything that they're told.
That's true. Know. Be careful with what you watch, definitely.
And you know, it's like with newspapers. You know, some people just believe everything that if it's in there, it must be true. It's not. It's not. A bit like with Wikipedia. You know, even Wikipedia, not everything written on Wikipedia is absolutely true.
Well, because, you know, you can edit that. Anyone can edit it.
Anyone can edit it.
So never trust Wikipedia.
Well, actually do, but just question.
Make sure.
If something sounds ludicrous, you know, then it probably is ludicrous.
My advice with these sort of things is always back it up with written sources.
Yes.
That's what I would definitely say, and not your catch-up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about books from the library. You know, that place that they keep threatening to close down because no one goes in them anymore?
Make use of them.
Make use of them. Okay, guys, and on that note, we are going to head off. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. A big shout out to everyone that sponsors and helps the show. You guys are epic. Thank you very much. And please do check out the Get Well Gamers. Their link will be in the description, and any help you can give them, I'm sure will be fantastic. I will be looking in to what me and Nick can do for them very soon. So please, guys, check out the charity, and please do let us know if you would like me to apply for a game show or something random. And I will see you guys very soon. Don't forget to comment your thoughts on Crapmas Tatt, Halloween, the game White Day that I played last night, and all sorts of aspects of the show. Join in the conversation, get chatting in the comments. Me and Nick will reply in due course. Look after yourselves, keep safe, keep well. Much love, Barmy Badger Army. Thank you for taking the time to watch the show. And why did the chicken cross the road?
The other side wasn't that far away.
This is true. Comment some daft jokes in the background too. Bye guys, see you later.
For foul reasons as well.
For foul reasons. Bye guys.